morning, everybody. I was just about to read out all the comments and have a look. How are we today? It's Monday again. The start of a new week, brand new week, and we are going to be making a really lovely angel decorations today. Oh, hold on. Leanne just need to. Leanne is here in the room with me. You just need to turn the sound off. So, morning, Rachel, Margaret, Dorothy, Jen. Jen is saying it's a very wet Western Superman. Well, the weather is not great here either. Looks like it's going to be raining and like it's a bit overcast, and we had a bit of a stormy weather for the last couple of, like, yesterday was like horrendous. It was like really raining in the morning, and then I think we had maybe a couple of hours sunshine and nice weather, and I had to pop up to the high street, so I timed it just right, and I got back, and I think about 5 minutes later it started to rain again. Kevin is saying, good morning, Kitty. Seems ages since I saw you. Hope you're well. I'm very well, thank you. Morning, Paula, Lucy, Gwen, Karen, Rachel. Rachel is saying it's cold and windy in South Yorkshire. Morning, Carol, Lourdes, Gitty, Katrina. Katrina is saying these look fab, aren't they? I just really do love them. And you know me, I couldn't just get one color in. I needed all 12 of them. Morning, Debbie, Jean, Annie, Jody, are we? Jody's asking question, are we working on MAD today? I'm not really sure, MAD, what you mean, Jody? I need a little bit more information on that one. You know me, I'm a bit slow. Morning, Rachel, Joe. Joe's saying, morning all, I have made some of these before. Is this a new shape for Total Beads? I have not seen them on your website before. I'm excited. Yes, they are. So the Miracle Bead Drops, I especially got them in for the angels. They're not available to buy separately. They're only available to buy for the kit because you only got enough to do the kits. And in the kits, I'll show you just in a minute. So morning, Marion from Ireland. She's saying it's very miserable outside. So I think it's going to be a day sitting inside and doing beading today. Lisa's saying just checking the website herself. Minnie's saying my order was placed 9 a.m. for kits I needed. Oh, bless you lots. Right, so let's get started. I'm going to turn you down and show you on the website very quickly. So we haven't got a color variation today. We only got a color bundle. So you know our rainbow button band or our lady re-release, when we put all different colors together in one kit, that's what we did here with the angels as well. So you can have all sorts of different colors of angels, because I believe that our angels, us comes in all different shapes and sizes, and our angels should come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes as well as like different colors. And I really enjoyed making these ones. Christopher actually helped me last night to make a few up, and we had great fun because previously when we made the little angel earrings and we did them on pins, and with this one we're going to be doing on tie guitar, so you can make the loops much bigger at the top. And I'm going to show you, I love putting decoration on the little knobs of my kitchen cupboards, or like, you know, around the house on the knobs on the doors and stuff like that, just to give that little bit of extra decoration. I really do love doing that. Happy birthday, who has got birthday? Lynn. Happy birthday, Lynn. I hope you get to celebrate it a little bit, at least in lockdown, but we all here with you, so happy birthday, my lovely. Oh, Francis saying beautiful day here in sunny Perth, but maybe we should all head to Perth. I think if you leave now, it's probably about 8 hours from here, so might be with you tonight. Right, let me turn you down and I'm gonna show you what you exactly get, and let me quickly show you the website as well. Actually, let's start with the website quickly. It's gonna change to one. Yes, there we go. So Facebook, you know, Facebook tutorial is the third one from the right, or we got the big button on the side. It's gonna come up with this. Today's one is the angel decorations, which is here just here. If you go in there, there is only one kit to buy. Normally it's $14.99. Today is $11.99 for you lot. It makes 12 little angels in all sorts of different colors. Yes, these beads are brand new, the drop beads. I think they just look gorgeous themselves. Something a little bit different, and you know miracle beads, how nice it shines. So that's it. So you don't need anything else, you just need that kit. Everything is in there, and I'm going to turn you down. I'm going to come back and turn you down on my mat so I can show you in real life. So here we go. So what you get in a kit, you get 12 different colors, and you get the head and the body as well. Now these lovely miracle beads, and you know miracle beads, they sort of change as you turn them. I do have to excuse me for my nails. I was going to do them yesterday, but my thing broke, so I ordered off over Amazon. It's going to come today, so hopefully I can do it this afternoon. So you get 12 sets of the heads, 12 sets of the body itself. You get a strand of this really nice crystal bicone, so you can add extra decorations at the top like I did it this one. So if I'm hanging on the door, I often like to put a little bit of decorations at the top, so just a little crystal at the top of the handle, and you got the angel underneath it. And because you're working with tiger tail, you can make sort of Christopher said to me yesterday, "Mommy, they are really long legs." And I said to her, "Darling, they are not legs, they're just sort of little decorations what go down sort of underneath the angel, and you can stagger it as well." So I just imagine that sort of the angel is flying, and then maybe it's a bit of stardust or something behind her, bless. But yeah, if you want, you can give her little legs, like I given this one, little legs at the bottom. But it's entirely up to you. You can do whatever you like. So you get 12 little wings. Now there's a couple of different designs here, so you can really play with them. You also get your cream beads, and you get your little bead caps. Now if you want, you can put them on. If you're not, then you can keep them off. Christopher didn't like the bead cap because he said to me that, "Mommy, they look like hats. I don't really want to give my angel a hat," so he went with that. And then you get a mixed bags of 4mm miracle beads. So if you want to add more decoration to the top like I did, so if I want to hang this on the tree, I got a bit more decoration going around as well, little sets, just a crystal in between. I think it just really dresses it up and just makes them, I really do love them. I think they're really cute. Right, let me actually add myself in the corner here so you can see me too. There we go. There I am. Why is it doing that? 1 second. I have had to update my program because what happened is, there we go, just frame it right and then we go back down. When my if you were in the Zoom class last Thursday, my computer kept crashing, and I thought there is something wrong with the computer, and it wasn't. It was Ecamm. There was something wrong with it, and it kept wanting to reset. So it reset everything in there, whatever I had, everything got resetted. So as I go along, I guess I have to sort of fine-tune everything again. Right, all you're gonna need a piece of tiger tail. Carol's saying she agrees with Christopher, so I'm only going to probably cut about 1 feet length off. You can make it longer or shorter if you like. I'm going to add a crimp bead for both tiger tails and bring it up and just get a couple out.
Kitty, I've got Joe asking what size are the teardrops, please?
The teardrops, they are, I'm going to have to measure it for you because they're so new that I myself, I'm not 100% sure, although I have ordered them. So they are 22mm by 12mm, I believe. Yes, 22 by 12. So they comes in 12 different colors. So I'm just added one crimp bead. I'm going to bring this right up the top. So I'm going to create the loop first. What's going to be, I mean, you can make this smaller or larger, or you can add the decoration. We make another one and I'll show you how to add the decoration to the top. It's really up to you what you want to do with it or where you're going to put it. So if you're going to put it somewhere where you only require a small loop, then you're going to bring your tiger tail, the crimp right up on the tiger tail and just create a small loop. If you're going to put it on the tree, you perhaps might need a larger loop to go over it. So I'm going to do like a medium size here, and all I'm going to do, I'm going to flatten this crimp bead there, just crimp it right there, and for here on it's so easy. So I do like, which color shall we do? Shall we do turquoise? Shall we do blue? Oh, I love this shadow color. We got brown, pink. I don't know what.
Karen's got a good idea. She said they make lovely wine glass charms.
Oh, definitely. I think they would look really good. Right, so I'm going to do the turquoise first. So I'm going to get one of these turquoise beads out. I just like to add a little decoration to the top. And then I'm going to get my bead cap. So I'm going through the bead cap from the outer to the inner side. So if you imagine this is like a ball shape, we're going from the outside, from the bottom of it to the inside. And I'm going to add my head. Just zoom in a tiny bit. Turquoise. See, Camille, I have read your mind. And then I'm going to add the wing. I love both of the wings. I like both of the designs and the body. And I do like to add a little bead just right at the bottom again. And that's the good thing about it, that you do get this little mixture of beads, so you can pick out the right color. But you don't have to add like the aqua or turquoise with the right color. I could add like a pink or purple, whichever, or blue, whichever color I like at the bottom. I could make them all mixed colors as well. So I'm just going to add this to the bottom, and then I'm going to pick up another little crimp bead, feed it onto both of those wires, bring it right to the top, right to the base of the angel, and I'm going to crimp this as well. Now I have got quite a bit of a tail here, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little decoration to the bottom, because I think that's, well, one, it makes your shape longer, and two, I just like to see those little decorations. So I'm just going to need a couple more crimp beads.
Kitty, Diane was asking, are you doing the creation station tonight?
Yes, I am. It's 7 p.m. We're going to be putting up posts today with Leanne. Leanne is here with me, and we're going to be doing loads of different bits of pieces today for Facebook and YouTube and all that. And yes, tonight at 7 p.m. and we're going to be making a ring, because I want to make a ring for my finger here. I don't really like to see, I burnt my hand, oh God, about 3 years ago. I was chucking the chicken nuggets into the oven, and as you do, and I must have caught the rag, and I didn't even realize it, that I burnt it. And not until next day, it was like, it didn't even look like I burnt it at all, and I didn't feel it, it didn't hurt. And the next day it was a little bit of red and a little bit itchy, and I thought like, oh, maybe I got bitten by a mosquito overnight or something happened. And a couple of days later it's all got infection, but it was under the skin, so I didn't even realize it. So I left it for a good, I'm just crimping another crimp bead to the bottom here. So I left my finger for another week or so, and then it was like really swollen up, and actually the wound opened up, and I had to go up to the doctors, and then they put me on antibiotics straight away. I had to have a couple of courses of it, so it was horrendous. But what I would like to do is to have a nice ring here to cover this up. So I just crimped it at the bottom. I added a crimp bead at the top as well. Now you can do any decoration as you want in the bottom here. I just added this lovely crystal in between, and I'm going to pull down and crimp that at the top. Now you don't have to do this on the other one. Like on this one, I left it that they can move up and down, and actually added one little miracle bead on the top of the crystal. Here I've done like a little set, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now I do like to stagger them, so actually I'm going to trim this just a tiny bit, so one of them is longer than the other. Right, if you had just a little bead on before the first cream bead, then you could make the length adjustable and push and pull the angel up and down the wire. I think I know exactly what you mean, Debbie. We can let me finish this and we have a little play, because I like the idea. I like the way how you're thinking. So you can make the loop bigger and smaller, but then we would have to sacrifice the length somewhere else. So let me crimp this at the bottom, and we have a little go because we've got loads and loads of time. So I just crimp the one at the bottom. I'm going to crimp the one above it, and that's it. Our langer is ready to fly away. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a go at what Debbie's suggesting. So I think if you wanted to pull it up and down, what you could do, if we take, that's probably long enough. Which color shall we do? Shall we do this purple one next? So if you wanted to make that loop adjustable, you need to add your miracle bead right to the end of your tiger tail, from one end going through from one side and the other end going through from the other side, and pull this up. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but we will try it. So now I can pull this bead up and down. Is this what you meant, Debbie? I think, yes, you can pull it up and down, but what do you do with the angel underneath it? Because we would have to crimp it somewhere, otherwise the whole angel will move up and down. Because now if I add, I have to bring my ends together to give my little bead cap on there, and then I'm going to add the head. Now because you got these little beads in there, you could add a neck as well in there if you like to.
Debbie said yes, brilliant.
I'm going to add one of these. Now how are we going to do at the bottom though? Because we will have to crimp it somewhere so they don't all fall off. So now we made the top bit sort of movable, but then how are we going to make the bottom bit movable as well? Because as well as that bead, the angel has to move up and down as well. So perhaps if we get, I'm totally going off-road here, like I'm making it up as I go along. So if I add another bead just like that at the bottom, then I can move that part up and down as well. And then what we can do, I'll just bring this up for a sec. So I just, not quite tight, but I pulled it sort of nice and even. If you bring the ends together now, oh I know, put a crimp bead on there, and we're going to add a little decoration section at the bottom. So I'm just going to crimp it probably about an inch in.
Mina was asking, can you do snowflakes please soon?
The snowflakes, I think, has been booked in, and Sarah was going to do it. I think so. I have to check in a diary. I really do need a good sort out session with her, and today actually we're going to be FaceTiming each other and sorting out the diary. She was supposed to come down, but because we are under the lockdown at the moment, we're going to have to work over FaceTime. I do miss her. I miss her coming down, and I know it's too cold now to sit on the veranda, but I miss our little chit chat nights. Right, so I just added a little decoration to the bottom, and I'm going to crimp this. I'm going to trim those bits of ends. I don't really want to see them. Right, so now, if everything works the way we hope, we should be able to move the angel up and down. Yeah, that works, and then we can make the top part bigger as well.
Kitty, quick question for Diane. She was just asking, what size of the large beads in the tea light holders? Are they 8mm, the larger ones?
The crystal, so the tea light holders, oh, I got one here. Is this the one you mean? Lovely. Is that the one you mean? So the tea light holders, these crystals are 6mm. Then you got your seed beads, they are size 8. And then you have your glass pearl beads, which are 8mm. So you got 6mm, size 8 and 8mm. And you probably could replace this one with a 10mm as well if you wanted to, the 8mm or a 12mm, but then you have one less seed beads on the side, but that's the sizes we used. Molly, what number are the bronze seed beads that we used in the bead club pendant? I need to order some for a chain, thanks. The bronze ones, I think that was 993 or 83. Leanne, can you pass me the number, I don't know, 17 or the pendants for the Leanne just going to get the ad and we're going to show you which one exactly it means so we can give you the right information. Kamini is saying, I used snowflakes before us halo and ours was color. The snowflake beads, yes, you can use those as well.
Number 17 you wanted?
Yes. Right. No. No, 16 then. wrong one. I see you don't know my numbers. Oh, Diane is saying yes, thank you. Yeah, that's one of the sizes you wanted to know.
That's what
Right.
you're looking for?
Yeah, right, okay. Is this one you're after, or this is this color you're after? So this is more like a taupe color, and this is actually the bronzy color. So this one is color number 83 on the website, and this one is 993. This is the black diamond, and that's the bronze. I hope that clears it up for you, lovely. So that's what we did in a bead club. So talking about the bead club, this week we are doing the Chanel stitch in the bead club. So if you are not a bead club member, then do head over to beadclub.co.uk and sign up. We will be adding some more classes in there this week for December. First, the bronze one. So that one is color number 83, lovely, on the website, and it's size 11 to make the herringbone. So this week we're doing Chanel stitch. I love this one. This is so simple, and you only need the simplest, so pretty what I was meant to say, and you only need the simplest materials for it, because you only need size 8 and size 11 seed beads. So this is on Thursday night and on Friday morning. Thursday night I think it's almost full, if it's not full already. Friday morning we definitely got some spaces, and the class is held over Zoom, so do check out it's beadclub.co.uk. Leanne is just going to pop a link in the bottom for you. We do a workshop every single week, and we did the pendant last week, this lovely pendant last week, and this week we're doing these bracelets. No, this is next week, sorry, I'm talking rubbish now. This is next week. This week Sarah's week, and Sarah's doing the poinsettia workshop. I'm sending out the materials list for this week for next week. Oh my word! I think I need another sip of my coffee,
I'm
because
adding in the link.
yeah. Yes, Linda, you're absolutely right. It is poinsettias this week. I'm talking rubbish here. But you keeping me right, so that's good. This is next week, but I do love this pattern that I had a little play yesterday, not yesterday, the other day, maybe a couple of days ago, using like crystal beads, larger crystal beads and pearls, and it did look really nice with that one as well, making a bit small. But I just like the fluidity of just doing it with the seed beads, and putting a mat with a shiny seed bead is probably the best one on there. Jean is saying never mind, is it poinsettia this week? Yes, lovely, it is it poinsettia. It was me. I need to go and get my stuff down from the garage. You keep me right. Joe is saying, do you have plenty of stock for everyone if I order 4 kits? I don't want to be greedy. No, Jodie, we got loads. I think, I don't know. It will be going on TV as well, but our stock is left next week. But we have got plenty of stock of this one. So you could, do, you could have as many as you like. So I think that's it for me. There is nothing really, unless if you want me to show how to add beads onto the top. I'm securing them with the crimp beads on either side and just putting the sets on there and that. Then constructing my, shall we make another one? Let's make another one. Let's make a little brown one. So I'm gonna get a couple of little or some brown beads out of my mix here. I'm just gonna pick them right out. It's just nice to have. I had a look and I was like, sort of, first I added some crystals in there and I added some, and then I looked at adding pearls into the sets, and they did look nice with the crystal, but then I thought, you know, I had a little sort of plate adding smaller miracle beads, and it just looked just right, when you're doing a project and you try all sorts of different things, and then when you get the one you like, it just works. It just really works. Right, let's cut another piece of tiger tail.
Kitty,
yeah.
Quick question from Adelina. She's just asking, how many seed beads are needed for size 8 and 11? Do we need more than 10 grams of each for the Chanel?
11 definitely don't need more than 10 grams because you're gonna be using, you're not using as much. Now size 8, depending on how big you want to make it, I think this is like one bag of seed beads what I have here, but if you need it anything bigger, then you're gonna need a second bag. So depending on what size is your wrist, I would say get 1 or 2 bags of the size 8. Right, so to do the little sections, I'm just adding it onto one side. I'm gonna add a little crimp bead on, then a miracle bead, question, put 83 in search and it doesn't come up with seed beads. So if you put number C 83 in there, then it should come up. Or can we give a link in there? I'm actually not sure if that one is in stock, because I know Simon was looking for some other ones. I do have some secret stock here, so I can have let you some of my secret stock, I guess. Right, so I just added a crimp bead, a small miracle bead. Yeah, sorry, can you shut the door, sweetheart? A larger crystal, another miracle bead, and a crimp bead. Now hold the ends together, pull this right down in the middle, and I'm just gonna crimp either side. So I like to start in the middle, so I know I got equal size on either side, and then I'm gonna add exactly the same pattern on both of the ends, to coming I suppose down on myself. I like to add it one by one, so I'm adding crimp beads at the same time, and then I'm adding miracle beads at the same time to both. But you can crimp one side and then come back and then crimp the other side. I don't really measure it, I just do it by eye, so I like to have both of them on there so I can sort of eyeball it and make sure that they are pretty similar in size. I mean the gaps between our little section here. I'm just adding the crimp bead on the end. What's tiger tail size? So the tiger tail is 0.45 millimeter. That's what we use pretty much 99.9% of the time. Right, so I'm just going to let it fall down. Now I'm going to follow it up. I'm going to turn it around, make sure I'm pulling it straight, so this top is right at the top, and I'm just going to let both of these fall down just wherever they fall. And if I now go in and crimp each one of these on the top, then they're gonna have exactly the same amount on both sides. Then I'm going to turn it around, let gravity help the beads sort of sit nice and tight on top of each other, and then I'm going to crimp the crimp bead on the other side, and I have my two little sections and they're pretty much the same on both sides. And I'm going to put this together. I'm going to get another crimp bead. Now I'm adding this crimp bead to both ends, because now I'm going to start making my angel. I do like to crimp this on first, so I know this is nice and even. That's where my start is, and just going to add the angel on there. I'm going to show you how to do a little feet on this one as well. I know Christopher didn't like the feet, but it's your design. You could do, oh, we forgot the little bead cap.
Vicky, Jodie was asking what size is the tiger tail?
0.45. I just answered that, my lovely. Let's use this one. And again, you're just going to add the same thing on there. I just love, like, you know, sometimes you made other angels where you have, why is it not going through? Where you have perhaps, I don't know, a miracle bead as a head and a crystal bead as the bottom, or the crystal bead as a head and pearl as a bottom. But I think sometimes when you put it together, what's going on inside this one? Sometimes when you put it together, it just really, I think I need to get a pin. There must be something inside it. I'll just quickly change it. I just quickly change it to another bead. There's probably something stuck inside there, and I would get an eye pin or a needle and just push it through. And then at the bottom, we're going to add a couple of feet. Diane is saying she found the seed beads. So I'm adding one little pearl to each one of my sides and one crimp bead to each one of my sides. And pull this up nice and tight. Again, make sure I'm centering it, because you don't want one feet longer than the other, and then just crimp it nice and tight. Turn it around, then again pull this up and crimp this side as well. And I'm just going to trim the ends, and now our angel on this one has got little feet. But it's your design. You can do whatever you like, whatever design you like. You're all gonna like different things. I quite think the little feet are quite cute. Christopher didn't like the feet or the hat at all, but we all different what we like want to make or trying to make. So that's really very easy make. You could do, you know, all sorts of different colors, or you can mix the colors as well. So you could do a green body and you know, brown head, or you could do a gold with the brown. That would look really nice mixed up. You could do pink and purple, or actually there's two different colors of pink, so you could do a darker head and a lighter body. There's the red one. I love this shadow color. But you get everything indicate what you need. So you get your heads, you get your bodies, you get a mixture of the 4mm ones to add on it as decoration. You get your crystal beads, your large crystal beads, and there's a lot, loads in there. It's a whole strand, so I probably got another 30 left there to use. You get 12 of the wings, you get 12 of the little bead caps, and you get a lot of the crimp beads there to secure or do little sections. If you wanted to, look, I got loads of beads left. I could do a top loop with adding all sort of just beads around it to do a different effect if I wanted to do adding beads all around the top. So we could do all sorts of different variations. Yes, that hat is like a little hello. Lucy's saying their feet are very cute. I think the feet are cute as well. But we're all different. Katrina is saying, I've created an angel on lobster claw clip with crystal. That could be good as well. So if you had some lobster claw clasp, instead of leaving a really long tiger tail here at the top, you could start with the lobster claw clasp, and then you can add it to your, have I got one here? No, I haven't got one to hand. You can add it to your a bag charm, or you know, you can add it to anywhere you like it. You can just hook it onto things. There's different sizes of lobster claw clasp. We do stock a larger one, which is 22, 23 mils, something like that. That would be perfect for them. And then they could be more usable because the clasp will be right here at the top. So you start by taking your tiger tail through the clasp, then you would crimp it together so it's nice and secure there, adding your angel on there, and then you go all the way down and making your decoration, and then it's a handbag charm, or you know, you can clip it on things. Zipper pull, exactly, Joe. That's that it would be good for that as well. Right, that's it for me today, really. Ketchen is saying, these are so adorable. I create angels and add on to my organza bag as I donate loads to animal rescue and other charities. It's a nice surprise to say thanks. Yes, and I think something like this, like, you know, angels are always really popular, whatever you do, because I think, you know, we all have that hidden meaning behind it. There's like an angel looking, or a guardian looking after us, and like, you know, especially these times, if you make an angel up and you know it's like, it costs you a pound to make it, it's $11.99 for 12, so it costs you a pound to make it. And you know, just sending an angel to somebody, or like, you know, just if you know the next door is isolating and they are home, just pop an angel over and just pop it through the letterbox, and just like, you know, just to brighten somebody's days. Because I think it's really important, especially now, to sort of keep together and look after each other, and something like this, just to sort of send an angel somebody's way, I think it's a really nice idea. Right, so that's it from me today. So tonight at 7 p.m. we are going to do the creation station. Or let me just change the camera so you can see me. Go back to, let's go back to here. Right, so tonight at 7 p.m. we're going to be doing the creation station, doing the beaded ring. So do join me for that one. I am going to start the feed off on Facebook and on YouTube, but after 5 minutes we're gonna switch, and it's gonna be YouTube only, because we want to try to do different things, and some things we're gonna do for YouTube. I just like the way how YouTube organizes the videos, so you can go back and change and look at the videos what you did before. And with Facebook, sometimes when you uploaded something, like 5 minutes later it's like disappears, so you can't find the feed. So we want to try to do different things for different platforms, and that will be today. So it is going on mine, which is Kitty Robinson Designs, but I will pop on Totally Beads Facebook just for 5 minutes, just to say hello, with the link that if you click on that, where you will be finding the creation station every Monday night at 7 p.m. So tonight we're doing some little rings. I'm going to be testing our thread, and I'm going to be testing file line as well, because we do also, we as many of us, I think we do prefer all sorts of different threads and bits and pieces. So I thought I do test a lot of stuff what we do, and I do use file line as well quite a lot. And you know that people use beadalon and all sorts of different things. So I thought I'm going to test a couple of different things with this ring, how long they last. So if you are free tonight, do come along tomorrow and have a look at that. Tomorrow it's me again. We are going to be making a little tennis bracelet, which I got right here. I need to do a few colorways. These ones is using, actually let me turn you down because I love this one so much. This one is using the lovely hematite beads, crystal beads, 5mm crystal beads, and size 8 seed beads. Makes up really quick. So probably this one took me maybe about half an hour. Very easy make. Sometimes it's less and more. You could come back and decorate it and add little X's to it, turn it into like a hugs and kisses bracelet, but I just love it, leave it like this, because it's a really, you know, very easy make, very quick make, and especially if you making for Christmas. And with this one tomorrow, when we were counting out the kits, it's going to be great because you can make 3 bracelets out of 1 kit. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Right, lovelies, Have a lovely day, everybody. Take care, stay safe. Join me tonight. Why are they called tennis bracelets? I'll tell you all about that tomorrow, Sharon. Join me tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. and we'll tell you all about tennis bracelets. And if you're free, join me for the creation station tonight. Have a lovely day, everybody. Stay safe and keep on beading, keep on crafting. Bye.